These kids smoke better dope than I do.
Hello and welcome to the Final Podcast, the last podcast you will ever listen to. We are the creators of the Spooky Pit, the innovators of the Passion Bump, and we take you down the darkest rabbit holes of all things horror.
Welcome, spooky bitches. We review horror movies and then fuck those horror movies with comedy. We are your hosts and final bros, Brian Hopwood Lagrosta, and my good friend here, my podcast husband, is Shane Alabaster Smoky Dog Smith, and we are joined by our Scream Queen, Jen the producer, and Scott Hucke is back. Hey Scott, super happy to have you back.
Don't know how I got here, but we're here, baby.
I don't want to say...
How did you get here,
I'm
you
glad
ask?
you followed the map that I texted you.
I don't want to sound like I'm being a drag this episode. It's been a long day, but I was just being monotone because it's more of like I'm bringing it down to bring it back up. You know what I mean?
I like it.
Interesting,
I like it.
Interesting fact about this podcast. We are doing this episode. We're going to have a great show planned. It's Friday the 13th part 2, but what's cool about this, little history for us, Friday the 13th, the very first one we did, it was our 13th episode. We did it in the pouring rain in a thunderstorm, and we're doing that right now again, in a thunderstorm.
At least we're
Pretty
consistent.
But we have better mics, so you won't hear it in the background, hopefully.
Yeah.
You might hear the thunder, but
It's pretty loud.
yeah.
Should we mention Melissa sitting behind us?
Mention it.
She's sitting behind us. Say hi.
Good job.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Melissa. Super happy to have
She's here for moral support.
you both on. This is going to be a really fun show. Super happy.
Melissa is basically here, so if I say anything too inappropriate, she hits me.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what most of the guests of our guests have been doing.
Yeah, when did we flip that I've been the one saying more inappropriate
I love
shit?
it. I like the energy that we brought to this podcast.
I
Nothing
do.
but drunken foolishness, and I love it.
I also love that our guests have guests now that hit Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is actually kind of sick. This has gotten sick.
Yeah.
Shit sick.
We've called in reinforcements.
You got to keep Shane in check, so it's only necessary.
Ooh.
What are you calling a cuck?
No one? I was saying...
You just said that like 6
I
times.
didn't say cuck.
I heard cuck, cuck, cuck.
No. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That was a little creepy.
Who made that noise?
Me.
I'm taking my headphones off.
This is who we've become.
Well, me and Brian want to start a Twitch channel where we sit in a hot tub together and just lick microphones. That's what all the people are doing nowadays.
You guys can do whatever you want as long as my headphones are not on.
Well, you have to be in the hot tub licking the mic because that's how we'll get the most subs.
Damn.
It's brilliant.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just calling it like I see it. All right, but yes, we are talking about Friday the 13th part 2 today because when this episode comes out, there is a Friday the 13th coming up that Friday. So before we jump into the Spooky Pit, Jen has a lot of facts she wants to throw out at us.
I have a few, just a couple main ones. First one is the main killer in this movie, spoiler alert, is Jason. And in the very first movie,
God.
in the very first movie, it was his mom, right?
Yeah.
And she was super upset that he died at camp. But in this movie, he's alive. So, like, the first movie should have never happened if he had just gone to her.
So you're saying the Jason movies don't make any sense?
Well, they technically don't make sense. The whole
They
story.
never
No,
make
wait
Wait
sense.
till you see the next 12.
Well, it doesn't make sense because Jason's dead, and then. Oh wait, he's not dead.
Yeah.
Oops.
That happens multiple times
That's what
with
we
Jason.
call an oopsie.
Nice.
And then the second thing is more of a fact rather than more of a criticism on our part. So our final girl in the last one, her name was Adrienne King, right?
Yeah, that's
Am I
the
correct?
actress name. Yeah.
Yeah. So Adrienne King, she was asked to reprise her role as Alex, but she had a very, very intense stalker situation right after the very first movie to the point where it went from like into real life where he broke into her house and was violent towards her. And I'm sure I could have looked up more about that, but It was serious enough where she said she would come back so they could kill her off, and she has never done another on-screen movie since. She only does voiceover work now, but, people always want, like, the original cast. And she was like, yeah, I'm never doing this again.
Do I get permission to be extremely mean?
Of course.
Always.
Right. Horrible that this happened to her.
Okay.
Horrible.
I'm waiting to see where you're going
Yeah,
with this.
I'm actually almost erect just in the excitement right now.
Horrible. Not hot enough to be stalked.
Yeah, it's a horrible comment, but kind
I
of
don't know if that's the point of the stalking.
Maybe not. I mean, anybody could be technically stalked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stalked Shane.
Because she's in this movie, like you
Yeah.
mentioned, for the first
I
couple
take
of minutes.
that as you're saying I'm ugly, but you still stalked me. I take offense to that.
I didn't think that deep into it.
She's in the first, 10 minutes of this movie, roughly, maybe a little less.
She didn't want to be in it at all.
Probably didn't.
Well, it's very ironic because she stalked in the beginning of this movie.
True. The thing is, I couldn't tell. I just didn't know if she was, the girl from the first movie or, a 16-year-old boy. You don't see where I'm going with that?
No, I do. Sometimes you just gotta take a seat back and not get into that.
I mean,
Rapey Shane can't come back as full force as he did a few episodes ago.
sorry. She's not bad looking.
No, I feel
she's not bad looking.
Personally, I feel like in her case, I think their fantasy was based around her in that movie.
Yes.
So that's my take on why it got violent, because clearly, this was obviously a fucked up individual
Yeah.
who decided that it would be okay to break into her house and make his fantasy come true.
Sure. You know, the thing is, the haircuts in the early 80s are just wild.
They're weird.
Very weird.
There's a couple of things me and Brian always notice about the 80s. Haircuts are terrible. 80s ass is terrible.
Why are the 80 asses so terrible? They're so long.
Yeah.
Terrible.
No one did squats.
Nobody
Yeah,
did
and they're
squats.
just,
They all
they're
did
just such
cardio.
long asses.
They're so long.
Oh, and one more thing, because I know that you guys would have thought I don't know if you guys particularly would have thought about this, but the sex scene between Sandra and Jeff, it was originally longer, and it did include full frontal nudity of Marta Kober. I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah.
But Paramount Studio found out that when they filmed this, she was 16, so they cut it.
I mean, she's 50 now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't talk about her in the context of...
That's just
What if
interesting that they
when we
chose
saw it,
someone that
we were
young
16?
to do that nudity.
You know,
that-
that's-
back
They
then.
probably
We're not going to
didn't,
dive
they
into
didn't know.
that conversation. That's way too deep for our podcast.
That's like Mila Kunis. Like I was saying a few episodes ago, Mila Kunis, she was 15 when she was supposed to be 18. Same shit. They were just trying to get a job, and they
True.
lied about their age. So
They lied about their age?
yeah, like if
A
the
lot
girls
of
are trying to get
yeah.
into a job and they have to be 18, they'll say that they're 18, but they're not.
Like Ioannis Cespedes.
Yes.
Or how every actor and actress
And
lies
12.
about their height.
Lie about, yeah.
yeah.
It's true.
Okay. Do you have one more you want to hit me with, or should I go right into the
No,
spooky
I
bit?
might just go as they come, but but that's all I felt that was more important.
All right. Then
So
let's
spooky pit.
fucking spooky pit.
This is our spooky pit, if you're unfamiliar, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I gotta cut you off. Why does your voice keep getting higher pitched every time we do this?
I don't know, but Brian, hit it.
Here comes the choo-choo train. Here is our spooky pit. 5 years after the death of Mrs. Voorhees, Camp Crystal Lake has been shut down. But that doesn't stop her little baby son, Jason, from taking his revenge out on nearby campers. This film is directed by Steve Miner, and it stars Amy Steele as Ginny, John Fury as Paul, Kirsten Baker as Terry, Stuart Charno as Ted, Tom McBride as Mark, Bill Randolph as Jeff, Lauren Marie Taylor as Vicky, and Marta Kober as Sandra. That is right. That is every single camp counselor that is in this film, because I think they're all camp counselors, right?
Yes, they are.
I think you need to say it higher pitched.
Whoa! This movie's bunk!
I just I've noticed it as the day has gone on. I just feel like you get progressively higher pitched on that part.
Yeah, I have fun with the spooky pit. I love it. We have a spooky pit.
Yeah, it was probably our best idea ever. Just creating the spooky pit. How did it even start? I don't even remember anymore.
I said some really corny shit.
I actually think it started when we were doing the Insidious episode.
It might
because we were jumping into the further.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just said it as a joke, and I just looked at you because it was so corny and so fucking stupid. And you're like, I kind of like it. I'm like, well, now we have a spooky bit.
We have had so many segments that we have just forgotten to do. We're like recast Shane Smith math guy.
Dude,
the love guru.
has there ever been a podcast with more dropped segments ever? What about please explain to me?
We barely do it
We
anymore.
don't do it anymore. No, we barely do recast or rewrite, which we did. I think like 2 episodes ago. For, like the
only
first
thing
time.
has stuck is the passion bump.
Passion bump forever.
Well, we got to see what sticks.
Oh, the eulogy segment.
The
stuck.
yeah.
Necronomicon, yeah.
Like we said,
That has to
occasionally
stay.
I do come back as the love guru. We do sprinkle that in.
Yeah, no, we've gone away from some things, but we gotta try to get back to these. You know, we might see them resurface. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some new stuff.
Yeah. So let's start with a boy singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider song in the rain.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Because he starts singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider, he takes a few steps in a puddle of rain, and then literally Jason's right behind him, and he doesn't notice.
Yeah, and I also think it's very interesting that they right away took Jason out of Camp Crystal Lake
Yeah.
and just put him, like, I thought he only went to Manhattan.
Yeah.
But apparently he also goes to this residential neighborhood.
You're very right, and also, I mean, you don't know it's Jason at this point because remember, like you see at the end of the first movie, you see algae Jason, right? Like young algae Jason, like coming out of the water, knocking Alice off the canoe, and then in this movie, I mean, it's assumed that it's him because the whole idea is like he saw his mother get killed.
Yeah.
So like now he is taking revenge on not anybody because Camp Crystal Lake's shut down on a nearby camp, right? Like one close by.
Literally
Next
next
to
door.
it.
Next door, yeah.
You can actually
It's the same
walk
lake.
there.
5 years later, right?
Yeah.
It's 5 years later.
Yep.
And I like the way this movie, like, watching this movie, like, for the first time, if you're, like, in the theater, you're probably like, well, this killer fucking sucks. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, what a clumsy, slender guy that just makes all of these mistakes. But, like, knowing that this is a series, he bulks up. He becomes more of a better killer. Like
Puts on a mask.
He gets better, which makes
He
more
does.
sense. It makes sense that like this is Jason actually for the first time like killing. So it makes sense he's really clumsy and bad at it.
Yeah, he's got to figure out, work out the kinks in it, pretty
sure.
much.
Even though that him being alive in itself discounts the whole first movie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah. Well,
This
I mean,
series just discounts movie after movie, pretty much. So
what comes first? It or Chapter 2?
Chapter 2, definitely.
Friday the 13th, Chapter 2, or It?
Chapter 2, yeah.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
it's
19.
It was
Well
like the
before.
next.
This is 81.
I'm confused.
When did it come out?
90.
99. Yeah,
Oh.
1990.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it
Yeah.
was like the early 80s. Yeah. So
Are you
it's-
talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1990.
Well, it was like a TV series, but
Well,
Dude,
yeah,
there were
1990.
several Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah, it was-
opening. No, I'm talking about Friday the 13th, Chapter 2. The opening scene of the kid in the fucking
Yeah.
walking. It's
Yeah,
the
it looks
exact
like it.
same thing as
Yeah.
it.
This
Yeah,
is-
Stephen King stole.
I
Yeah.
can't confirm
So.
the book. I don't know when the book came
Oh
out.
yeah, that's
But
true.
the,
That's
but
a
the
good point.
movie's the one that you're talking about because the movie looks similar.
Yeah, the two-parter, right?
90. There's a TV series came out in 90.
Yes.
They were banging out Friday the 13th literally
Every
year after
Every
year after year.
single year. I was looking at it before. It is unbelievable
Yeah.
and so unnecessary.
Well, to be honest with you, they did the same thing with Saw. Saw got banged out every
Every
single
year.
year.
Saw, Halloween.
Was it really
every,
year after year?
And
Yeah,
it's
for Saw,
it's
yeah.
Wow.
crazy that all these shitty movies continued. How?
Well,
Well, when you say
people
when you
still
say
bought tickets?
when you
You
say
I love
shitty,
Saw. Don't get me wrong.
define shitty because
Yeah, 'cause-
Friday. Some of the I really enjoyed this movie.
I
No, no,
enjoy.
not this one, not
I
this one.
honestly enjoy a lot of the
I-
Friday the 13th
I
movies.
think he's just referring to like beating a series with a
Yes.
beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
Like how much can you get out of it? Like it could have been really good. Like they could have just made them better, even though like we do like some of them, but
Yeah.
they just were so quick about it.
So
Jason X is amazing.
yeah, like the thing
Love
about Friday
Freddy versus Jason,
the thing
that's
about
probably a
Friday
hot
the
take.
13th is it's like I feel like
Yeah.
even though first of all campy and cabins are great horror like
Yeah, of
environments. I don't think they'll ever get old, at least for me. But like what's cool about like the first one, the killer being the mom, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Then the son now being the killer, brilliant. So like I think
Yeah.
that these two, it's not overkill. It makes sense in the in the sequence of
That's
movies.
because it's the first 2 of 3 out of 27.
And what's good is, well, the first 4 are all classics because the first 4 are like one continuous story
Right,
throughout
yeah.
the whole thing. And then they were going to stop it at 4. And then
the
they,
final chapter, you mean?
yes. Well, then they picked up with 5, but 5 does, Jason's not even in 5.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched past. I don't even remember number 1, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Jason's not the killer in 5. It was supposed to be its own like standalone story kind of
Jesus.
thing. I mean, it's modeled after Jason. Like the guy still wears the hockey mask,
Yeah.
but it's not Jason himself.
Which one's Manhattan? 6?
That's 8.
8.
What's your favorite Jason?
My bad.
This is my favorite Jason.
Either 4 or Jason X.
That's fair.
I love 4 because 4 has Crispin Glover in it.
It does,
and he's
yeah.
wild in that movie.
That guy's crazy. I like sandbag face Jason
Yeah.
with his like farmer plaid and like overalls. I don't know. I like it, and he's so like quirky. Makes so many mistakes that we'll get into. Like I don't know.
And don't discount Jason 7, where he literally fights Carrie.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's get into it.
Yeah.
We see Jason.
Jason, you don't know that it's Jason. You think it's an
Yeah.
assailant, but what I was basically saying is like it's Jason.
Yeah. So we go into Alice was the girl you said from the first movie. So we go into Alice's house. We see her kind of going around doing some stuff. She goes into the shower, classic horror movie stuff. And she kind of gets this like feeling that someone is watching her almost.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes people in general have senses.
Mm-hmm.
They sense things in the room. They sense a presence. She sensed something.
Now, Bri, you're a guy who likes to watch. Do you
Yeah.
think people sense you when you're watching them?
I hope so. I get off on that. I want them to know I'm looking right at them.
Okay.
That's why he stands over them when they sleep.
That's Shane.
That's Shane, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
But I watch Shane when he's in action.
You watch Shane when he's watching them.
Yeah. I watch you when you watch people sleep.
None of us are sleeping tonight. We're all going to just watch each other. Is that what?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with this?
We're going to
No.
stand in a circle
So me and Melissa
around
will
a bed.
leave.
How
We're
do
going to
you guys-
stand in a circle around an empty bed and just watch.
How do you guys feel about watching Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part 2?
I'll watch part 3 through 12.
Not what I asked. Not even remotely close to what I asked.
I just watched 2, literally 4 hours ago.
Okay, I guess it was a bad joke.
It's definitely not 4 hours ago.
Do you know what my joke was leading at or no? Am I just making bad
hours
jokes?
ago.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, me neither. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Same.
Melissa, did you understand the joke?
No, I did not.
Give him a good hour after this podcast is over.
Won't need it because it's literally this part right now.
God.
Yeah, they're going to get
We're
it or
just
not.
all dumb.
It's over. No, it's
okay.
bad joke.
We can't put 1 and 2 together. I'm sorry.
That's my boy. There we go. See, I knew we were going to be on the same page this
Yeah,
episode.
You got one today.
So Alice goes to open her fridge, and Mrs. Voorhees' head is in the fridge, and then a man grabs her from behind, putting a screwdriver through her head.
I think this is something that's used in the kitchen, right? Or no? Am I wrong here?
It does. It looks
Ice
like
poker?
a sickle. What is
Maybe
not a
it's
sickle,
literally like it looks like this, like a screwdriver handle, but it's
Yeah.
just very straight. I don't know what it's for.
Shish kebab skewer? Is that
Yeah,
how you call it? Skewer. I can't say the word. Shit, I just learned I can't say that word.
Are you actually okay as a human?
No, I'm very far from okay.
Okay,
Okay.
We've established that now.
sure.
Been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought someone else had something to say.
She picks up the skewer.
Yeah, not Jason does.
Wait, she doesn't grab it? I thought she grabs it, but it ends up in his hands.
Is that how it happens?
I think she grabs it and then she drops it and then he kills her with it. Kills.
Oh yeah, maybe you might be right.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I
Smart
watched
man.
this movie
All
2 weeks
part
ago.
of his plan.
Doesn't the cat jump through the fucking window?
Yes. Also, the phone rings and she answers it, and no one's there, and that's what's starting to really make her panic.
Yeah.
Kind of skipped over that part.
Yep.
Happens. You know me. I can't read my own handwriting.
Neither can I. It's horrible handwriting.
That's how we'll never replace you.
Probably the worst. Well, yeah, she gets startled by her cat, I guess,
Yeah.
that jumps through the window. And then she gets that pick through her face.
Yeah.
Or the side of her head.
Side of her head.
Ice pick. That's a good. There you go.
Ice
That's what it
pick.
is.
I could say the word ice pick.
Great.
Skewer.
So Alice
I
Hardy
quit.
is killed by a stalker, but in a movie, not in reality, thank goodness.
Yeah. No, for sure. We don't want to see the real person get killed by a stalker.
Adrian
No
King?
one wants to see that.
Hell no.
Didn't that happen to the girl from Poltergeist? Wasn't a stalker. Well, I guess he was a stalker, but he was her
Yeah, you
ex-boyfriend.
mentioned that. It was the guy that got killed by
Yeah.
a stalker.
Oh, yeah, it was her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, who kind of turned into a stalker in a way.
Yeah, I mean, she broke up with him and he decided that she needed to die.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a little harsh.
That aggressive.
So now we're going to cut to a boy and a girl, and they are traveling, and they stop at a payphone to get directions to the new camp.
Yeah, I don't think we mentioned, though, I know this is early on, the fact that you see, like, the ending scenes of the first movie.
Oh yeah. They do that through the credits, right? The opening credits, is it?
It's when she's dreaming. She's like, reliving it.
That's right. She relives
It's a
everything.
shame you would my joke, you know.
Oh.
Too late for that.
That's what we call an oopsie.
I didn't get it.
Bad joke.
Sorry, man.
I get it now.
Yeah, me too.
I'll just be here.
I like how this is like awkward, the podcast right now. Like there's a
Bad
lot
joke.
of awkward silences in this one. I can you tell the listeners that we have recorded 5 today?
Got nothing for you.
We're getting directions to the new camp. Crazy Ralph shows up from the first movie.
Amazing
friend
character.
of the podcast. And he says, "You're all doomed." And then he just rides his bike away like in the original.
Imagine like you're on the phone, right?
Yeah.
You're on a pay phone and you're talking to your friend. You're like, yo, yeah, Ted, what's up? Yeah, I'm down to go to a cabin. Crazy Ralph just stops by and he's like, you're doomed. You're like, Ted, where was the directions again? Like, okay, sir, that's random, but he'll be back.
You never see the last of Crazy Ralph.
We will see the last of him.
It's a
Wow,
shame.
spoiler. This is a non-spoiler podcast, Scott.
You're
Come
right.
on.
I apologize. Redacted.
Yeah, so these two characters are Jeff and is it Sandra, the girl?
I actually have no idea. These are like the two people I wasn't sure of their names.
You said this is the 16-year-old, right?
Are they the ones that they last to the end? No,
Yeah, they get.
that's this is the blonde guy.
Aren't these the two that get speared?
Yeah. Sandra.
No.
Sandra. Jeff and Sandra. They get speared.
Oh, that is the couple.
Big
so
spear.
they're not the final couple.
No, they're not the final girl and guy.
Gotcha.
So they get their directions, and then they see that their car is getting towed away.
Jeff makes a break for it because he wants to save his car like any man would, but the guy that's towing his car is not listening to anything
No,
he's saying.
and
He actually
see-
just doesn't look at him.
I have experience. My car has been towed before, but I didn't have the opportunity to chase the guy and get my car back. My car was just gone when I got outside.
Would you be wearing New Balances to chase him?
I was back then, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so he's chasing the
It's 'cause
car
Shane's a
down,
dad, actually.
gets away, but he kind of keeps walking, and it was just a good jest.
It was all a joke by Ted.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Ted. You have Ted in this movie. In the other movie, you had that weird guy that dressed like a Native American for no reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that guy's name. And then I think in either the third or the fourth one, you get Shelley. He loves
Yes.
a good joke.
The characters in these are interesting.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we got a good jest now, and now everyone's ready to go to the camp, actually. I believe they're driving until they see a tree down in the middle of the road. They get out.
Camp Crystal Lake sign, like in that area where they stop.
You mean Camp Blood?
Camp Blood. Ted knows, so he explains
he does.
it.
He does. He explains what happened there pretty much. Even though I feel like everyone would know this that lives in the area, it's like,
Yep.
you know, literally like 6 people were massacred there. So,
Yeah, by Miss Voorhees.
yeah.
And obviously the story's years prior about Jason.
It's pretty grim stuff. Not going to lie. So they get back. Do they actually even show them move the tree, or are they just at the camp now at this point?
They do. They like start to move it.
Yeah.
And
then they go to the
that's pretty
camp.
much it. Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're just driving. We're at the camp. We get to see like a bunch of other camp counselors, right? We get to see more of the group here.
Yep.
And as we're getting introduced to these people, there's a girl that just shows up in this old jalopy.
Yeah, because Paul's like talking to the group, and then his assistant, we find out, Ginny, shows up late. And then he pulls her inside to reprimand her.
Yeah, and she doesn't care.
No, because they like are dating, I think.
They are definitely dating. Paul then actually fixes her car for her.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
I thought he did.
I think she's fucking with him after the smoke blows in his face. Right?
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, you're so gullible," or something like that. It's not what she said, but she said something along those lines.
I think he's still.
I know a thing or two about being gullible, and Paul is not a gullible guy.
I
That
don't
car
think he
needed to be fixed.
I don't think he fixed it by fucking opening the trunk and looking at it.
It was a good trunk open.
It was a good gaze.
He fixed it.
I'm a mechanic. As the resident mechanic expert here,
Okay.
I'm telling you, he fixed the car.
Okay. All right.
I know everything about cars. I'm the car guy.
It's a car guy. I mean, you may have a backwards hat. You may fix pickups in like your garage, whatever you do. NASCAR.
All that, and then some.
Is Scott trying to hint that he should be the car guy?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yes. No. Thunder. Lightning.
Scott's not.
No, Melissa, you are here for these awkward situations completely. Who's the car guy?
Neither of you.
Sky's not the car guy because he is the charmer of the snake pit.
He's also the porn guy.
Some call him King Cobra.
Yikes.
Emerson Pizza, though, huh?
The worst pizza in the world.
Moving on. I don't know. Pizza we had here,
He's worse than Emerson Pizza.
dude. It fell off. The cheese fell off.
Emerson Pizza didn't have cheese.
What?
It was sauce on dough.
What a bad first experience of that town.
I am so glad I
Snake pits
missed
and
it.
bad pizza.
I'll tell you what though, you know what definitely hits in
That was well before
town?
the podcast.
Definitely that middle place that we need to go to, the little hole in the wall place. Just like shelved in between two houses.
The place we drove past when we were going there? Okay.
The fuck are you talking about?
You know what it is. You're just playing coy.
Like the fish. He's a koi fish.
There's also the king snake charmer over here.
God, you guys are tired.
No, we're just throwing in every corny joke we can fit now. This we're taking you back to the old days of the podcast.
This is two guys banter right here.
yeah.
Really
Yeah,
taking
but
it back.
neither of you are laughing at each other.
This is how we used to do it. We just riff. We riff. We sit here and riff.
But it's like awkward riff.
Well, the
like
rest of
you're
us don't
waiting
riff.
for the other one to respond to one, but then you respond back and you're like, but respond to mine. But
It's going though.
Hey, it is. It
It's
is going.
flying.
I mean, you two can jump in at any point in time.
Feel free to jump
we're
in.
trying to wait
I feel like
and
it'd be a waste of
see-
my time.
We're trying to wait and see where it's going, if I'm being honest.
Well, that's the thing. Me and Brian never know where we're going.
No, we just take a journey together. This is why we started this.
And
just to take
I'm
journeys.
all about the journey.
This is how you know they're sobering up from being drunk.
I mean, I am.
I'll be honest. I haven't been drunk since like we recorded Jersey Shore Shark Attack.
yeah.
So
But yeah, they meet the camp counselors. You got the dude in the wheelchair. I think his name is Mark.
yeah, we'll call him that.
You got obviously the ones that we met already. That was Jeff and Sandra, the
Yes.
lovebirds.
We meet Terry.
And if you're wrong about
Terry?
any of these names, you cannot count on me for correcting you.
That's fair. I think I got the names right. Is she like a runner or something? She runs.
She's the one who wears the short shorts.
She wears
That's
very,
all I
very
got.
short shorts. She's like running with short shorts, and then she gets slingshotted by I don't know the other fucking guy's name. Is it Steve maybe?
Kevin, who knows?
Scott.
Oh, it's Scott.
Yeah, the slingshot.
It's Scott.
Oh,
it is
wait.
Scott. He's the only name I
Did
didn't
you look
write.
it up, or did you just remember that?
Remembered it.
I watched it.
Yeah, it's Scott.
That's good.
He's right.
That's the benefit of you seeing the movie today before we record it.
My
And I
regrets.
watched it 2 weeks ago.
Scott-
I watched it yesterday.
Scott was the only name I actually did not write down in the beginning. So yeah,
It's okay.
It's because it was
That's
his
something.
name and you didn't care.
Yeah.
That's not true.
It
We
is.
care about Scott. What, you don't care about Scott?
No, that's why I forgot.
Scott, don't be like that.
That's-
We care about you.
No, but like, do you?
I mean, no, but I'm not going to say that on the podcast. Jesus. Oh, I just did.
Oops.
No, we do care about you deeply, right, Brad?
Of course.
Okay, good. So this is two guys riffing back and forth. So let's get into the movie. We are now at the fire pit at night.
It's nice.
It's very nice. It's a beautiful fire pit. And Paul is telling them the story of the massacre of Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, he says it nice and slow, nice and
Yes.
subtly. Really
Yes.
sets the groundwork for this tale. Tries to get the mood, how like this is still a live legend.
It's been quiet for 5 years
5
and they want
years,
to keep
yep.
it that way.
Since Mrs. Voorhees,
yes.
did her thing. But, you know, Jason could be coming around. There's still that mystery hanging around
Yeah.
because of the incident that happened to the campers at Camp Crystal Lake many years back.
And then Ted jumps out with a spear and like a mask and like scares the group.
Scares the group.
And then Paul's like, okay, jokes aside, seriously, don't go there. You'll probably die.
He's like, don't go there. He does say it is a myth. It is
Yeah.
what it is. I mean, I don't know. if you
Private
say it's a myth.
property,
It's
don't go
really
there.
not a myth because 5 years
It
ago,
really
but
happened, yeah.
Hey, these people died. It's a myth.
Yeah.
Just saying. But also, don't go there.
No, because he mentions like Jason didn't pop out of the water. Alice just fell out of the canoe. It is what it is.
Yeah. So then we cut to Paul sneaking up on Ginny, and they start to kiss a little bit. And Paul, I think he says to her, he's like, I was worried you weren't going to actually show up.
And you think Ginny's a cutie pie?
No.
What was that?
Do you?
No, it's your type.
Ginny?
And you think she's a cutie pie?
Oh, let me look her up again.
She's blonde.
She got freckles on her face, Shane.
She's literally our final girl.
Oh, you guys could
she's
talk
cute.
while I look this up.
Yeah,
She's
she's
cute.
cute.
She's cute.
She's 80s cute.
Yeah. And she definitely has a long ass.
This is true. What
Whichever-
Terry's ass you kind of see in this?
She-
How would you judge it?
Terry's hot.
Yeah, she
is
is.
she the one that goes swimming?
Yes.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah,
She
she's
is hot.
She's athletic,
Let's
right?
see.
Yeah. She's like the runner.
This girl's not going to have any
That's
pictures
why
because she's probably
she-
been like
that's
half a
why
movie.
she has a nice shaped ass. She's a runner.
Wait, she was in April Fool's Day. That's shitty ass movie we watched, Bri.
Yeah.
Interesting. She's not that hot.
But you think she's a cutie pie.
I mean, if a cutie pie's a 3.5, then
No.
Stop
Rude.
that.
Yeah.
Shane, dude, knock it off.
I think Terry's hot.
Yeah.
Rude.
Jesus, tough crowd again here. Okay, so where the hell are we now? We got makeouts, we got Ginny, we got... okay, so Crazy Ralph is actually wanking it outside to them making out.
He's watching.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
You're Crazy Ralph.
You like
Okay.
to watch.
Minus the next part, but yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's alive. Because now Crazy Ralph is getting strangled by...
Piano wire?
it looks like barbed wire, piano
Barbed
wire.
wire?
Yeah.
So my question is Crazy Ralph enjoying this? Because maybe he's into choking.
Ooh, interesting.
See?
But choking involves like your hand being wrapped around and feeling the warmth of another person as they try to kill you and yet not kill you.
That's true. That's true.
Not
Now that
Or
we're getting
resident-
into the deep...
Our resident choking expert.
The asphyxiation expert.
Jen,
Anybody
the
wanna-
asphyx-
anybody
Wait,
asphyxiation expert.
I love that they changed it to asphyxiation.
Yeah.
I made it dark.
Much better.
I like it.
Definitely.
I mean, you have the hands for it, you know?
Me?
Yeah, choke yourself.
No,
I'm
Shane.
gonna choke
You know,
myself.
Brian.
give me,
You want me
Yeah,
to?
give
okay,
Brian
I'm
a
gonna
oh,
choke.
fuck
I
yeah.
feel like I'm the resident
want, like, a-
asphyxiation.
Oh my
like-
God.
Shane is currently choking. Giving me actually to choke me out.
I don't want to actually.
No, I want you to because I want to see how I sound when I'm getting
See,
choked.
you're the resident choking expert, and I'm the resident asphyxiation.
This is kinda dangerous,
give me
isn't
your
it?
best strangulation. Seriously.
2 hands, like.
No, like
Okay.
Use your thumbs.
Shane is choking. Keep going. Keep it hard. Give it to me. Yeah. So this is what. We tried. He's
Because like
he's a good friend.
I
That's like
can't
the
I
next
can't have
step,
us
though.
leaving this room and then the other people just see my handprints around your neck.
they walk in. They're like, "You guys want?" Oh.
You're being choked. I'm half erect. Who knows what's going on in that
Half
side?
Jesus.
So you think he's a cutie pie?
First of all, he
Owner
is
check.
my podcast husband,
That's
so
true.
it'd be very unfair if I didn't think he was a
Fair.
cutie pie.
You're too kind.
Well, that became wholesome.
Yeah.
See,
We're a good crew.
we're the wholesome guys.
The final
No.
bros.
Melissa, would you consider me and Brian very wholesome?
We're the wholesome guys.
Sometimes.
Something.
I'll take a sometimes.
Yeah, I would give it a sometime.
What are we the other times?
Reckless.
I am not reckless. I am calculated.
Okay.
Disagree.
I assess risk, and if I think the risk is worth taking, I go for it. That is not reckless. That is calculated.
Is the
Someone
juice
call it motivated.
Oh
worth
no,
the
no, no!
squeeze?
The juice is always worth the squeeze, unless it's like bad juice, I guess.
If it's not from concentrate.
I don't like pulp, so I don't want pulp in my juice.
Okay.
So as long as it's like clean juice,
If you're a choking guy, that could choke you.
they could. You
Love
don't
pulp.
want to get choked on pulp, right? As our resident pulp expert, Scott.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is a great episode.
I'm liking. I'm actually loving this right now. Jen looks like she's about to off herself, but
She's gonna off herself in a non-offing herself movie too.
Yeah, literally. I'm mostly just ready for bed since this is like our 5th episode.
I'm having a blast.
This is great.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so Ralph is dead.
And now an excerpt from the new hit audiobook series, Shouting at a Wall. It was you. I knew it was you. I could just tell. It wasn't me, so it was you. I guess my money's no good for you. The opera house just ain't big enough, is it? And I guess my ponytail just ain't enough to make you squirt. You. You're lucky I don't just bury you out in the yard with my first wife, only I never killed her. Death by raindrop. I buried her. That raindrop got her so good, though. And that's it for Shouting at a Wall. Now back to the review of Friday the 13th Part 2 by your favorites in horror comedy, The Final Podcast.
So we're gonna cut to the next day. We're seeing 2 people walk in the woods, I believe, at this point.
Yes. Jeff and Sandra?
Yes, that's who it is. They're going to see Camp Crystal Lake. That's who it is. And
Where they're not
I
supposed
thought
to.
especially in the first Friday the 13th, if you started to have sex or have sex, then you died, obviously.
Facts.
It's a very-
Slasher 101.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fact. But in this movie, all it took was 2 people to have sex and everyone else was done.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, it was like any sign of sexual conduct, and they were just like,
whole
all right,
group.
I guess everyone's has to die now.
they actually like play off of that in the Final Girls.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I love that movie.
Because
Fantastic.
literally It's the second anyone takes clothing off, the killer just shows up and comes to kill. It's actually genius.
In this movie, it's like one couple had to have sex and they were just like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, Jason's like, I'm back, baby.
The mom was like,
no one's having sex on my watch.
the mom was like, I want to watch first. And Jason was like, nope, can't have this. Nope.
Yeah.
Two people stumbling across the woods. Jeff and Sandra, the little lovebirds. One of them's got weird looking hair. The other one's 16.
Yeah, older man is with a 16-year-old. The police show up, but it's the 80s, so they don't care, and they're just like, stop trespassing.
You are not wrong.
They do get a little reprimand. They have to bring him back to Paul.
Yes.
And Paul, he's real stern with them. You know, no more dessert for you two.
No seconds on dessert.
No seconds.
Oh,
Wow, so they still get dessert?
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of dessert they have at this camp. I was a big pudding guy,
Vanilla ice cream.
so I was hoping they have some pudding. You don't like pudding?
Interesting.
Wow, you put some chocolate pudding in a nice little one of those graham cracker crusts with a little whipped cream on top. What was that?
Delicious.
Yeah.
There we go. So Melissa's here to add one word per
One word commentary.
You're going to have to work on that for Hereditary.
So clearly,
Just wait until we do your favorite movie, Prom Night.
oh my God. Clearly, Paul, who's like the leader of he's
Yes.
sassing the shit out of the cop.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like he's saying this is serious that you're trespassing. Obviously, he doesn't want people to trespass on the Camp Crystal Lake property, but I mean, he's like, it's not. Paul doesn't think it's like a huge deal, like from the sense of it.
No, not at all. Paul doesn't give a shit.
This is like, I feel like it's a generational thing. Like when one generation experiences like that, especially in movies, like the Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one generation experiences this horrific act, and then the next generation is like, I didn't experience it. I don't really care. Let me do what I want.
And then the killer says, nope.
Yeah, the killer was like,
You're going down to
you're all fair game.
30 years later.
all doomed.
Shane.
See, I'll bring it back to the movie, man. Look at me. I'm on fire. So the cop's going to go investigate everything that's going on right now. And by everything, he's just going to look through Camp Crystal Lake.
Deep dive investigation.
Yes. And he goes into... it is a cabin, right?
It's
Yeah.
actually a shanty.
That's what it looks like.
Or
A
a
tropical shanty.
Or a shack.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Shaq.
I want it to really go shanty, even though it's probably not.
A pirate shanty?
It's that's a song.
But it's not by the ocean.
There's always an ocean when you want there to be.
That's fair. We love pirate shanties. Yeah, it's like
We're big pirate guys on the podcast.
Yeah, it's true. It's a makeshift shack out of pelts and tin.
Yeah. And the cop goes in there, and he's just like, looking around,
Rummaging
seeing
through
what he
the
could find.
Dirty toilet water. Dirty toilet water.
Very dirty toilet
How dare
water.
he go through his stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Especially the toilet.
trespassing.
Well, that's the thing. Jason's pissed because someone's in his home, and he hits the cop in the back of the head with a hammer. Good hammer kill.
Great hammer kill. Not before the cop sees something
Valid.
shocking.
Yes. We don't see what it is, though.
I could tell you what it is. It is
His Pokemon collection?
His underwear?
yes, all of that.
Okay.
Perfect. I knew it.
It's like when you're on a date with someone
Yes.
and they show you their Pokemon card collection.
Yes.
And or they tell you like, hey, I'm really into tabletop games. One specifically Pokemon tabletop game.
Yes. And this is something that you're bringing up on the first date, correct?
Very first.
100%.
Actually, right after appetizers.
Yeah.
I'm fixing my zipper.
Oh, that's fine. We'll keep talking about this because,
I thought you were impersonating Shane when he hovers over somebody when they sleep.
I can't wait until everyone sleeps tonight.
I thought you were driving home, sir.
No, I decided it'd be much better to hover. I can't give it away now, but maybe I will for the audience. I'm gonna drive away, circle back, slip in through the back, hover.
This sounds
I
like
like
a
this.
lot of effort.
I like this new hover Shane.
Yeah,
Why don't you just stay
I'm-
and hover?
Shane the hover guy.
You could also just stay and hover instead of taking your car out
that
and
take-
wasting gas.
That takes away the fun of the hover,
I
though.
thought you were a money guy. Like you don't want to waste gas.
I'm
money.
a big money guy.
He's a big money guy. He
But
loves
you
money
see,
more than
I
anything.
love money, but I like spending money too.
Why don't you just
so-
drive your car down the street and then walk back?
I mean, I could probably just do this without moving my car at all.
I mean,
to be
we're
fair,
broadcasting your plan, so you could easily just stay.
That's true too.
And we can continue with this if we want to just like keep going with this thing that we're
I
doing.
kind of like this though. Cop Hammerhead.
Jason is going to hover now.
Yeah. But the thing about Jason, if you notice, he kills with different
Tools.
Oh, every time.
He finds something, he picks it up and kills somebody
He's
with
diverse.
it. He's very diverse.
Yeah, he's multi-talented, as they would say. So we cut back to all the counselors, and a bunch of them are going to leave to go into town to go to the bar tavern.
Is this bar called Casino?
That's what it looks
Or
like.
is it a casino?
It literally says the words casino.
Let's just call it Barcino.
Oh my god.
I combine the words. See, I'm very clever. Do you agree I'm very clever?
Sure, Shane.
That was very... I got 2 words out of her, so I'm going to take that as a win.
This is a lit bar, though. I would definitely go to this bar, but some people are staying behind. One, Terry, because we haven't mentioned that her little pooch went missing.
Yes, that's right. Pooch is gone.
Nobody's watching the
Muffin?
fucking dog.
Yeah, Muffin has
Muffin's
gone
been
missing.
missing this whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
And when she goes for her dip earlier, she's like, Muffin. Then she's just like,
Well, the
no,
dip-
I'm going to take off my clothes and go for a
The
swim.
dip hasn't even happened
Yeah,
yet.
dip
Oh,
hasn't
really?
happened, Scott. Come on.
Oh,
You think
sorry.
me and Brian are going to skip over a dip?
Yeah,
You think I'm going to skip over that beautiful girl's dip?
Whoa. No, I would never.
Good.
You good?
But what we are going to skip over for the most of this movie is the dog.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there
fuck
was
that dog.
Dog's gone, but she has to stay behind because she's looking for the dog, is my point. That guy, Scott, is staying behind because he wants Terry.
I thought you meant him at first, but yes, he
And
is.
then the other 2 guys that are staying behind are the dude that his legs stopped working because they don't. And the girl that likes the dude that's legs not working. And I think there might be a few other people that are staying behind.
Yeah, there's a couple more couples, but
Someone talk.
He's mentioned he has to train, but there's also the fact that the cars are full, and I guess he didn't feel like rolling himself all the way to the bar.
So fucked up. Yeah, you're right.
But he could roll him
back.
He could roll himself all the way to that bed to get to sleep with her.
That's true.
Yeah, he's got to do that. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so the others who stayed back, Mark and the other guy are having an arm wrestling competition.
Yeah,
now.
this other guy, I don't know this dude's. Oh, is this Scott?
No, because
No,
isn't
no.
Scott's the one following Terry?
Yeah. Oh no, wait, the dog doesn't go missing yet.
No, it is missing already.
Because doesn't he dance with the dog, or does that happen before?
That happened already. That happened long ago. Wait,
I forgot about that.
were we taking it back?
Pay attention,
No,
Brian.
it's my fault. We're not aligned. I don't ever want to take anything back.
Hot boy, come on,
Yeah.
pick it up.
Love you, Scott. Yeah, so that's happening. But now we're going to go into Terry. And Terry's...
Are we going in her?
Yeah, let's literally go in her.
I mean, someone is.
Right. Spray it open. I'm going in.
Carjack?
Yes. Okay, so... Jesus Christ. It's like the gynecologist from Teeth.
No, yeah.
He was going in.
Please put a glove on.
I will because I don't want to lose $5 to Scott. All right,
He
so...
technically did have a glove on, just not the hand that he
I'm
used.
on your side. So, all right. So Terry is naked. She's in the water. Scott creeps up, steals her clothes.
Yeah, what is this guy, like 6 years old?
I know. It's just, what
These
a
guys-
scumbag.
These guys are in their
See
late...
the little girl from Parent Trap.
But first of all, even before he does this, why does in every movie does someone feel the need to skinny dip?
Maybe it was just popular in the 80s.
Why?
Well, we have been in a hot tub naked before.
As a joke, but why
That's a
does
good point.
everybody feel the need, girls, guys included, because I seen in fucking Sleepaway Camp the dudes do it. Why is it so cool to skinny dip?
You don't want to get your clothes wet?
I guess, but don't you come with a bathing suit to summer camp? Like,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't understand.
It's the thrill, though, of being naked in the lake.
the old midnight dip doesn't. You don't bring a bathing suit to that.
So, Scott, you've swam
yeah,
naked.
you've seen like you
Yes.
go to like
There
down
we
to
go.
the,
I've
to the
been
reservoir.
to Camp Crystal Lake, and that's exactly what I did.
Well, I mean, for us, it's Camp Nobi Bosco, and it's literally an hour away.
Yeah, seriously.
That's too far. It's 59 minutes too far.
Sure. No, I'm just saying, that was my point. I don't understand why people do it, but she does it nonetheless, and you're right. Scott takes her clothes.
Maybe we have to do this as a group trip.
You want to skinny dip, Shane.
Yes.
I will not skinny dip with anyone.
But we're all on the podcast. This is kind of like a group trip. We have to now, right?
I will watch you both skinny dip.
Oh, so now you're a
Now
watcher.
you're the one. Thank you.
Well, Jen was
We
always...
have established that I'm
yeah,
a watcher.
Jen's
Yep.
been a watcher.
Okay.
I like how you're volunteering the entire group to skinny dip.
I even mean them out there.
Everyone that's
Hey.
remotely involved in our final podcast
Shane.
family.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you make out with Maichi?
That's a fair question.
Maybe if everybody skinny dips.
That doesn't seem like a fair trade-off because I don't care enough about that to make out with Mike G.
That's fair.
I think you do.
Okay, so yeah, Scott's like apparently in Parent Trap. He takes the clothes.
Yeah.
Scott takes the clothes.
We're back. We're back.
Why he takes the clothes, I'll never know, but he takes the fucking clothes. And she gets out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
She confronts him like, "Oh, Scott, why did you take my clothes? What are you, 6?" And then he's like, Terry. And then he thinks it's like whatchamacallit, one of his traps.
Yeah.
Like, Ted's
one
traps. Of the goon's traps.
Yeah, so he's now hanging upside down. So Terry goes back to get something to cut him loose. But while she's going to get something, it's a machete this time, right? He actually finally uses the machete to cut Scott's throat.
Let's throw it with the machete.
Yes. So then Terry makes her way back, and she doesn't see the front of Scott. She sees the back of him. So she spins Scott around, and she sees that he has been killed.
He's been killed.
Then she starts to run. I believe she screams, and then it cuts away, right? We don't see her get killed.
You don't. And I was reading somewhere like a lot of fans were disappointed with her death because it's terrible.
Because she doesn't have one.
She
does, but
you
like
see her body, and like I'll explain when you see it. It's like a bludgeoning to the side of the head.
Yeah.
What a cop out death.
I wonder if it's one of those things where like back then the rating system was like you have to like cut her death out. It was like too graphic. Because I know they did that to a lot of Friday the 13th movies back in the day.
Shit.
Like
Maybe.
So like I know specifically like towards like 6 and 7, like they would be like, yeah, we can't put this on film.
Do you know the horror podcast Dead Meat does like those kill count?
yes,
I think
yeah.
they rated it as like one of the worst like deaths like scenes like for Terry.
Yeah, it's a shame because she's one of the only characters you remember her name, so you would want her to actually have a memorable death scene.
How do you remember her name, Shane?
We've been talking about her.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Are you
I
good?
thought there'd be another reason,
Is it because she's an attractive girl?
or that she's the only naked girl. But yeah,
I mean
That is
yeah.
a memorable scene. I mean, if a dude got naked, I remember him too.
I remember
That's why
Kevin,
you-
Kevin
that's why-
Bacon's ass from the first Friday.
Yeah,
why Shane remembers me,
I haven't seen you naked.
as far as you remember.
This is
Is
getting
this rapey Scott?
Oh my god, RS? Is that you?
No,
That got weird real fast. Let's go back to me and Brian riffing.
I thought you were about to say, "Let's go back to rape you." Rapey Shane.
No, why would I ever say that? Okay,
I don't know.
so let's hover back to the movie. And yeah, so Terry's dead. We're going to cut to the bar, and they're just having a good time.
Great time. It's like Ted, Paul, and Ginny. And I think they're talking a little bit about the legend here.
Yeah,
Because Ginny proposes like, oh my god, what if it is real?
yeah. And basically, it's like they kind of get worried, right, that they've left all these people alone there now, and there's like nowhere to
Yep.
protect themselves.
And like she's getting really, really deep about it, but everyone around her is like super drunk at the bar.
Yeah, like Ted, I think is like flirting with the waitress or something,
Yeah.
or like things that the waitress like.
Almost like out of place that she's getting so deep about it, like here.
Yeah, it kind of is like she's bringing it up like kind of like
Yeah.
out of nowhere, just based on the two people that wandered, and like it kind of does feel.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So we then go back. I'm going to transition back now to the camp where we're going to learn that Mark got into a motorcycle accident, which is why his legs don't work. But the girl's curious. Is it just the legs? Or is everything a little above that working?
He's like, I do just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean great.
Does that mean, is that just him saying it doesn't work, but we could just shove it in soft?
I think he's like, you know what?
let's give it a shot.
Like, let's.
I mean, I haven't tried it in a while, but we could test the waters.
He's like, let's try this hockey puck. You know what I mean? They're playing the hockey.
Yeah, the hockey game. She's like, I know what hockey is.
That was such a weird conversation.
It's
I
kind of
thought.
like the opening of this review with me and Brian just going back and forth. It was a weird conversation. So yeah, they're gonna go upstairs and do it, but she has to get freshened up first.
Yeah, there's a whole scene because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the other two are like, and this is what makes no sense to me because as you see, she has to freshen up. So the other girl leaves. You see the other couple that was supposed to go upstairs.
Yeah.
They're on another couch and then they go upstairs. Why didn't you just go upstairs? Why do you have to go to another couch and then go upstairs? They moved like twice. Like just go straight to the fucking.
Maybe they just want to hit like all the main points to claim them as theirs. So
Sure.
it's like your couch is downstairs or your crank zone now.
I have 4 recliners, and every time I have friends over, they just love to just like line up, sit in each recliner, and jerk off. We call it the Yank Zone. Kick back, relax, and
I think that's where I'll be sleeping tonight.
whack.
Good luck.
Good
now,
luck?
I don't know.
okay, so let's talk about girls freshening up. She sprays perfume in her vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like that would burn.
I thought the same thing.
Like, so I actually want, like, wouldn't that burn?
No.
Really?
I'm assuming that no one in this era is really shaved. So I'm going to say no.
There's
Okay.
a lot of...
Yeah.
I mean, she just sprayed it like on like the frontal area.
Okay, because I feel like if I spray cologne on my dick, that wouldn't be fun.
Pull down her pants, go right up in there, and go sprit. Like she didn't do
if
that.
you spray in your pee hole,
I'm-
not a good idea.
I'm sure that if she just like literally took off her underwear, went directly up there and said sprit, then she would just get a yeast infection. Sprit.
Yeast
Yeah.
is great.
I kind of like the sprit.
Scary.
Do you agree with these opinions?
I do agree with John, yes.
Do you agree?
Wow,
agree
Jen gets
that
multiple words.
yeast is great. Anybody?
Can you make bread out of a yeast infection?
Yes. Yes, you can.
But Scott, I'm asking real questions here.
Were you asking me?
Well, I don't have yeast infections.
No.
My answer.
That's not
No.
true. You have a vagina.
That's not true.
You can do a lot of things with yeast infection, including making bread.
Sourdough?
Even better.
Nice.
Pumpernickel yeast.
I prefer sourdough, but
Sure.
okay.
Whatever you want.
I feel like we're making Scott very uncomfortable.
Not even that. Just like,
Are you okay, Scott?
oh, I'm tired. So very tired.
I've gotten my second wind.
I like that energy, Shane.
I'm bringing the energy back.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's a suggestion.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that
be getting
is.
some circulating through my blood, too, because I'm sober again, and I need to get that pumping.
Wow. So we're here for. So who's staying for the after party after this episode?
You guys.
There we go.
Okay,
there we
go. Okay, so let's get back to perfume vaginas. We've actually talked about vaginas a lot tonight. I realized.
We've talked a lot about
Literally since
vaginas.
12 o'clock this
I
afternoon.
feel like we don't really talk sexually about anything like that
No.
ever. We keep this a very
PG
it's a
podcast?
family program.
Yeah.
We're very prude here.
Yeah, we're very prude. I've never masturbated before, so
No, we all established. None of us have.
no point.
I mean, you probably still wouldn't be able to because you started taking cum dye.
100%. My dick doesn't work. That thing
Which
is
we're not
deader
sure-
than
which-
disco.
Because you don't masturbate, we actually don't know if that works.
No,
There's only one way to find out.
you got to do it.
For you,
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Shane, question. You make out with Mike G?
Yeah.
no. But I would do that before I jerk Brian off.
Hey, Mike G, he said yes.
That's
You would wait. You'd rather
That's a yes.
make out with another man over jerk me off.
yeah. I don't.
I think you're thinking about the way that sounds versus how that actually is. There's no way I would. Maybe this is me.
Yeah, Brian's really trying to sell
You're
this
really
here.
getting into this.
Maybe this is me. No, I would rather jerk another dude off than make out with him.
Scott.
Easily.
I guess you can wash your
Definitely
hands.
going make out.
Yeah. I'll
Rather
yeah.
make out? It's just way too sensual, man. Way too sensual.
I mean, are you just pecking or is there tongue
Actors
involved?
no,
do it all the
tongue.
time.
You're making
Yeah.
out. You are getting in there.
Actors do it all the time. They don't jerk each other off all the time.
I'm saying like I would rather just fucking give a yank to like a fucking stick than
You
stick my.
you could be the person in the porns that's on the side that has to keep the person hard.
Just keep him hard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, the fluffer.
Yeah, you can be the fluffer. I forgot that was the name for it.
Orgasmo.
That's
Is
great
how
movie.
I always remember. Okay, so back to the movie.
We're in a movie here?
Yeah, it's crazy. So this is kind of reminding me of Signs a little bit, where we never really talk about the movie, but we talk about the movie a little bit.
Yeah, we're making progress.
Yeah, we
here.
are. Actually, we're almost done with the movie.
Yeah, it's not a long.
Yeah.
It isn't at all.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
How long we've been recording for?
That would be a whopping total of an hour.
Yeah, so we're
That's
good
good.
because we're going to be done in like 15, 20 minutes. So she then runs to her car to get something, and as she does, it really starts to storm and rain. It's getting dark and gloomy.
You've seen this in a Friday the 13th movie before.
I think all of them.
Outside right now.
Then Mark goes outside to look for Vicky. I actually finally wrote her name down.
Yeah, her name is Vicky, and he doesn't walk outside.
That's a good fucking point. He wheels himself outside.
No, I'll get to it later. Continue.
Okay, so he wheels himself outside.
This part was so short-lived.
And then he just kind of looks around in a wheelchair and takes a machete to the face
Hard machete to the
and then
face.
just goes down some stairs.
It's as if, like, you know how if you're standing and you get machete to the face, you, like, you know, fall
Yeah.
like face first. Instead of that, he
backward rolls.
finds the longest set of stairs and fucking rolls down
I
them.
mean, it's not like he
wheeled
finds
on
the stairs.
The stairs found him.
no, he fucking found them.
He positioned himself at the top of the longest stairs he could find there.
Last wheelie he'll ever do.
You don't have a sound. You don't have a soundboard for fucking a wheelchair going down 400 steps.
We're
Can
going
you-
to get one.
Wait, can you just input like the sound of like Peter Griffin falling down the stairs?
Oh my god.
Yikes.
oh god, why did they do that?
I actually think it's my favorite death in the movie.
Agreed.
It's great because it's fucking ridiculous.
That's what's great about it, though, because all these '80s horror movies, like, you're not supposed to take them too seriously, and that's what I kind of like about them.
Well, now.
Bro,
No, I think even back then, though.
Honestly, in all seriousness, besides like him falling, it's like a face shot to a knife. That's pretty fucking tough. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good kill.
Well, because Jason knew not to hit him in the legs.
Yeah, of course. This dude just fucking in a wheelchair and he died, bro.
In the most ridiculous wheelchair possible.
wheelchair. Got my guts in my end of the gabagool. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god.
That's my Italian accent. I
We
did it throughout
haven't
all
even
Jersey
gotten
Shore
to
Shark
that
Attack.
episode yet.
We're at the cabin and there's a killer, yo. Yo, this shit is crazy. It's off the chain.
So you can't tell what we recorded before this.
My god. Shane.
That episode probably comes out after
No,
this.
it's
this is the
before
last
this.
episode.
Oh, this is-
yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah. All those episodes came out already. That's why I don't mind referencing
So
them.
you're throwing it back.
Oh yeah. Don't make me whip out my other accents. That was my Italian.
Whip it out, baby.
Did you like my Italian?
Yeah, it was great.
I got my French accent. Oh yeah, we got
It
the.
sounds the
Why you
exact same.
Why are you an Italian?
It sounded more Italian than your Italian accent.
That was an Italian just trying to
That
speak
was
French.
That was an Italian like hobbit or something, or elf. Like you just like transformed into one of Santa's elves and decided you wanted to be Italian.
And say
Give
French
me
words.
Irish.
Ah, lassie. That's it.
Nice.
Potatoes and depression.
Famine.
You idiot.
Just lost your accent. Just started saying
Conor
words.
McGregor, like.
You haven't watched like The Departed or
Well, I could do a
Boondock
Scottish accent.
Saints?
I'll just chew on my tongue for a half
I
hour.
love that you just like opted to the famine.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Ireland. Beautiful country. Kind of depressing at times.
Is it marshy or no? It's nice.
No, it's really nice. It's a lot of grass fields, a
Why
lot of
is it
sheep.
depressing?
Oh, because when we went to Belfast, we learned how they were segregated between Protestants and Catholics for like all of eternity, and they still have the walls that like segregate them because they can't be together because they all hate each other.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's
Let's
Belfast,
go
Ireland.
there.
It's not like they believe in different
I'm
gods.
Also, it's the
like-
place the Titanic was built.
Oh.
You know, the
their
Titanic
and
never
their
sank.
Their slogan there is "We built it, the British sank it."
Love it. That's great.
That's pretty great.
But I love your like Europe stories, and it sounds like one of the nicest places you've been to. But it's not as sexy as some of the other stories.
No, Bruges, beautiful area. So let's get back to the movie and not all my accents. I know they're all good. You really appreciate them.
Oh, the pointing.
I love how genuine that laugh was,
Yes.
though. I feel like most people would think that was like not genuine, but that was probably
it's
the most
genuine.
genuine thing you've done in all day.
Probably ever.
No, I've gotten some genuine laughs out of Brian before.
Yeah, of course.
I said all day.
You're a funny guy.
Ah, thank you. I really appreciate it. At least someone thinks that. Okay, moving on.
Hey Shane, can you make out with Mike G?
You're the best.
I will if you want to listen to my ASMR hour. Yeah, Mike G's tongues will just be all over the mic giving a lot.
I'm literally going to take my headphones off and throw Brian's microphone out the window.
Hello, ladies. Please don't do that.
You found Venus.
All right, so here we go. Back to the
I
movie.
am so done with this.
Jason then grabs a spear because the other couple is upstairs having sex. Jason goes upstairs and he throws a spear through the couple, getting a double kill.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do have something about this scene.
Ooh, let's hear it.
So this scene, it was taken out of the movie for being too gory, but on like I believe the DVD or the VCR pack, like because you don't see like the full on like them speared through, but on the back of the DVD or VCR is literally a still image of it.
I like it.
It actually reminded me a lot of the Kevin Bacon kill scene in the
Because
first one.
it's actually very graphic, the Kevin Bacon.
It is.
Because you see the spearhead actually slowly go through his neck.
Yeah.
I think they should have kept it in. I was like,
Agreed.
if it's gonna be on the box,
Yeah, for sure.
it might as well.
It's very interesting how these things work, where it's like they were graphic, then they went through this phase where it's like we can't show anything, and now I can feel like we're back where they just go over the top with everything again.
They said they were going to give it an X rating if they kept that stuff in.
That happened all the time. It's
Yeah.
very disappointing. A lot of good footage was lost because of that.
Yeah, that's why we put stickers over pictures of vaginas.
Yeah, it's crazy. So Ginny and Paul are now going to head back to the camp, and they're going to leave Ted in charge at the bar. It's probably not a good idea, but we never see him or any of them again, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was kind of like they just
Not
closed.
wrong.
They closed that story, and I was a little disappointed with that.
Because they set Ted up at the beginning to be one of those guys who gets gruesomely killed, I thought.
Gruesomely killed, like that goofy guy from the first one. I forgot
Yeah.
his name. Like I thought it would be the same way. Like
And he's just never seen again. And it's
wish.
very disappointing. So then we cut to Vicky, and she starts to look for Mark. She can't find him, so she goes upstairs into the double kill room. She just sees blood all over the bed, doesn't see them. This is the worst scene in the entire movie. She then sees Jason standing there, and he slowly approaches her for about 10 minutes while she's just there. Like,
She doesn't move. She doesn't
yeah,
try to
that,
get
that was
away.
that was my only problem. She clearly could at least made her effort. I guess maybe they were just tired of filming, but they're like, just stay there, and that's it.
yeah,
That was it. That was my one. That was my biggest complaint with the movie. Probably, I just didn't like that one either.
that's fair.
She should have at least ran.
No, 100%. Like it was just weird.
yeah.
So she is dead, and now we cut to Ginny and Paul getting back to the camp. Ginny now also finds the pool of blood upstairs, but there's no bodies anywhere.
No, they call out like it's super odd.
Yeah.
They're looking for everybody.
Then they look around. They, like you said, they can't find anyone. When out of nowhere, Jason just attacks Paul.
Yeah.
And they have a little scuffle. I'm going to call it a scuffle.
It is a scuffle. You actually, the way this scene is left is that, and this is really stupid, but I'll just. Jason's on top of Paul and fighting him, right?
For a pretty long time.
Pretty long time, but like, and you just see Ginny, and all she's like, Paul.
He's clearly losing the fight.
I'm like, you think that's like, are you trying to weaponize your words? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you so fucking dumb? Do something, you bitch.
Yeah, cunt.
Oh my god. But yeah, she does shit. Is this before or after? I don't remember the exact point. I think this is right after when I think he was originally going for Paul. He has a rake and he fucking just whiffs with the rake and breaks the rake, Jason?
Yeah, it's
Why is he
after,
such a
I believe.
klutz? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's his first time, man.
Yeah, that I think it's just his first. Like Scott said, it's his first time. He's getting
No,
used to it all.
I agree, but he's really
Because he really shapes up in the next couple of movies. Like
Beefs up.
he is an assassin. So in classic fashion, though, she runs to the car and it doesn't start.
That's just
Shocker.
In also classic fashion, everywhere she runs is a body now.
bodies everywhere.
I love how, and Jason, this is like continued throughout every movie. He kills, then he stacks and hides them in places.
Stashes.
Yes, he stashes.
Stashes Crazy Ralph in the pantry, and he's not foreign to pantries.
Which
No.
is just fun. Like, I love when they leave little surprises.
Yeah, and you know, Jason, he's kind of smart, but then he's kind of dumb at the same time.
Yeah, he makes some bad decisions. Like you said, he easily could have killed her. I feel like a few times and just stumbles.
There's so many things that I'm just like,
And I'm gonna get to one of
why?
them because one of them is in the car that's not starting. He knows she's in the driver's
Oh,
seat
don't even.
and pitchforks the passenger seat.
We were watching it just before, and I was like, "Did you not think she was still in the driver's seat? Like,
Yeah.
why the hell did you do it through the middle?" But he doesn't know hell yet because apparently he doesn't go to hell till the 9th movie.
Yeah,
whichever one is.
that's
And
Friday
then
the
he comes
13th, Part
back.
9. Jason Goes to Hell, where that is a movie where Jason gets blown
That's a
up,
bad fucking
and
movie.
then his heart is taken by
Yeah.
the examiner, who bites into his heart, absorbing the Jason blood, and then he becomes the spawn of Jason,
Yeah, that's
who then can transfer that by a slug coming out of his mouth and going into another mouth.
awful.
Yep, that's a Friday the 13th
the worst
movie
ones.
for
I
you.
never want to see that.
It's one of the
I'm
worst.
gonna
It's the
watch
worst
all
one.
of
It's
them.
by far the worst one. So I was going to watch this movie on Stars, by the way. And then I was going
can't.
through my horror movies on Stars, and it says you don't, like,
yeah.
I don't pay enough to watch this.
Yeah,
And I'm
you
like,
need the upgraded version of Stars.
I'm
and I
like,
didn't know
are
there's-
you fucking
for-
kidding me?
for that
To watch
movie.
the
No,
Friday the
you're right.
13th movies?
Because I was using your Stars and I noticed I
Yeah.
couldn't watch it. So now I'm like, I gotta pay $4 to watch this on Amazon. And Amazon used to have all the
Yeah,
movies.
and then they moved them to Stars. And, like, how are they locked? First of all, I didn't even know you could pay more for the cable you already paid for.
I don't know.
Fucking bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
We grab each other's dicks a
Do it
lot.
again.
That was like a pat, like a
You
how
give
you
me a
doing,
pat?
bud?
Yeah.
It was a pat. It was like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're still there. You
Brian
haven't
tried to
received it.
grab mine at the bar last night, but I was too quick for him.
Yeah, I grabbed
Ooh.
it today though.
He did.
It's true.
I was too.
I was too quick.
Shane was Shane was nifty last
Fastest
night.
man.
I literally like threw my hand down. It's like,
Yeah.
you ain't getting that.
Got to work for that.
It's true. I have nothing to say after that.
I mean, I touched your dick today in your mesh shorts.
Oh, you did? That's right. You like grabbed it fully.
Yeah, I got it.
This is wild. You okay? Okay, he's okay.
It's gotta be those fucking Mets.
Is it the Mets, Scott? Did they fucking blow it again the ninth
They lost
inning?
9-7, and they were winning like 6-0 at one point.
Fucking Mets, dude. Every time. Okay, so what's not the Mets is this movie. So Ginny's now hiding in the house, and Jason falls, like you said, complete klutz.
He's gonna be falling a lot.
She hits Jason with some. Oh, she tries to kill Jason with a chainsaw, right? At some
Yes.
point, but that doesn't like she doesn't cut him.
She
Pretty
can't
sure she
penetrate-
like puts it into his arm, and,
Yep.
and his arm's like, nope, I'm metal now.
You're absolutely 100% right. He has impenetrable chainsaw skin.
Yes. So then she runs again and goes into the shack where she sees the head of Mrs. Voorhees. It's the whole shrine. It's what the cops saw at the beginning of the movie.
Very cool scene.
I
Goes,
love it.
Goes into the shanty, sees the shrine, and the shock of terror is the face of
Yeah,
Mrs.
it's
Voorhees,
gotta be that.
which this is 5 years later. I don't know why it looks like a shrunken voodoo head, but
It is what it is. Maybe Jason knows how to make those.
Maybe he preserved it badly.
looks like he de-skinned the face. Like I don't even know what
Yeah.
the fuck it looks like. The hair is like super. In any case, it's a really creepy scene. I really like it.
Yeah. So she then puts on Mrs. Voorhees' sweater and starts to talk to Jason like, you know, mommy's upset, do this.
Sure, her character, she knows the most about this background.
Yeah.
And she tries to, like you say, role play the mom.
Yeah.
And this is why I think Jason is somewhat dumb.
Yeah, because he would clearly know this is not his mom.
Well, he was a
As
kid
well.
when he died, right?
Yeah.
So
But he knows he has his mom's head already.
Wasn't that young though? He was a summer camp kid. Okay, so I guess his mom's young, yeah, but he technically seen his mom in his dead form kill all of these people in revenge. Supposedly, that's like the theory. Also, you can continue, Shane, if you're gonna go on with like what she's saying.
No, you could say what she's saying.
Because she's like, Jason, it's me. I'm your son. She's like, stop, blah 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 blah, and then she like moves.
Yeah.
And then once she moves, he sees the shrunken voodoo head. He's like, oh wait, that's right. My mom is dead. Now I gotta kill you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but whatever.
So then he swings at her, but she like moves, and then Paul comes in and bashes him with a shovel, I think it is, right? At first. And now they fight again. And Jason's about to kill Paul when I think Ginny actually finally does something for the first time and hits Jason with an axe,
she
right?
takes like a 10-minute walk over
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Jason, and
Action like the side, right, like by the neck
Yeah.
shoulder area. Interestingly enough, in this scene, you actually see Terry's body. You see bodies everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
in the shack, and she has a slight bruising to the side of her head.
So she could still be alive,
So th-
unless that was really bad bruising.
I think that's her death and the assumed way that she died. I was reading in like some of the fan pages, like bludgeoning to the side of the head because she had a
Stupid.
slight bruise.
Okay, that makes sense. So
It's definitely the least cool death, but you can definitely die from getting hit in the head.
yes,
Oh, totally, yeah.
it's just
like
it's a
off
letdown.
screen. And
it's a
all that,
letdown because
yeah.
it didn't have to be off screen. He could have just fucking crushed her where she was.
Everyone else was on screen, and like you focus so much time on her, and you're just.
And
Gonna do that.
I don't like how they left the one guy just like at the bar. End of
Yeah,
story.
never saw again. Just before we move on, Melissa, we haven't heard from you in a while. You are a resident doctor. Can you die from a blow to the head?
I'm gonna say yes.
Wow, that's a lot of words. You're getting good. All right. So now that that is confirmed that you can die from a blow to the head, let's move on because they're going to unmask him at this point now that he is down and dead. they
And
believe.
you don't see what he looks like.
No, which is fine. Doesn't bother me. You don't need to see everything.
You don't,
Unless you're a watcher like Brian,
but you will soon enough.
Yes.
because you're a watcher like Brian.
So Paul carries Ginny like through the forest back to the main cabin where everyone has died. And they hear a noise and they start to get freaked out. When Paul opens the door, though, it's not Jason, but a small puppy. It's Muffin.
Muffin, who I could be wrong, is Muffin wearing a different color bow tie than he was when? I don't know. It looked
No
purple
idea.
and it looked blue in the beginning. I don't know.
We're not going to worry about it because we ignored the dog storyline anyway.
Okay.
And as he's like petting this nice Muffin, the window shatters. you see Jason's face finally. It's all deformed. He looks horrible. And he pulls Ginny through the window. And then we just cut straight to the next day where she's being stretchered out and asking for Paul. And we have no fucking idea what has happened.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I missed the part about him asking. She asked for Paul.
She literally says, like, where's Paul?
I just asked. I just was like, why? What? What the fuck?
No, she specifically says, like, where's Paul? Where's Paul?
Where?
Yeah, so like,
Cuando?
ooh, I really
Is that
wish
Spanish
they-
at the end?
See,
Wait,
Don't make me do my Spanish
so
accent.
what happened to Paul?
We don't know.
we don't know.
I actually don't think I
We
can
also
do my
don't. We
Spanish
don't
accent
know what
on here.
happened to Ginny. Right? It was Ginny at the end.
Well, this is it. He takes. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, like what? How the fuck did she get from being fucking
Obviously,
taken out by her hair?
He doesn't kill her.
I have a theory. She got pulled through the window, but as he was about to swing and kill her, Paul was holding the dog, threw the dog like a football into Jason, startled him. So then Paul had time to run, dive through the window, tackle Jason. They rolled down the side of a cliff, but Ginny accidentally got hit in the head with the dog as it fell down, knocked her unconscious. So she doesn't know where Paul ended up after he had rolled down the hill with Jason.
Deal.
Done.
Do you guys believe that, or was that the ramblings of a madman?
No,
believe
but
you.
No,
we'll
that
go
was-
with it.
That was
Okay,
definitely the script.
okay, good.
Shane, I thought that was very elaborate. I think that was just absolutely tasty.
No,
To be
thank you,
honest,
because
I wasn't
that
paying
all
attention.
came off the top of my head. It was amazing,
It was
wasn't
delicious.
it? Yeah. Did you like that?
It was wonderful, Shane. Good job.
Yes. Okay. Good.
6 words.
We're improving. All right. That's the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of storylines left up to interpretation, unfortunately. But now we could do our reviews of this Friday the 13th sequel.
I liked it.
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
Ooh, that's 2 less of a rating than you gave the first one.
I think the first one was better.
I mean, I think it's better too, but you think it's much better.
Yeah, I guess maybe I should have gave it a 7.
Yeah, maybe rethink that. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Your rating.
Because I do feel like now that I'm like saying it, maybe 6 is a little low. Because I enjoyed it more than a 6.
Your
Because I
call.
also gave. I just gave, what was it, a 6? Something we just reviewed recently. Oh, Jennifer's Body. And I like this more than Jennifer's Body.
Okay,
So I'm going to give this a 7.
sure. It's your rating, so.
Yeah. So
Whatever you wanna do.
we're going. You talked me up to it. I'm giving it a 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay. Why?
I don't know anymore.
Do you want me to? Is it my turn?
I want you to describe why I gave it. No.
Okay, you want me to talk into why it should be a 7?
No. I'm going to give it a 7. Besides some of the really shitty death scenes that we talked about, mainly Terry's and Vicky's, where they were kind of stupid. Overall, I like how they build up Jason in this because it's the first time he is actually the killer. So I like the sack over his head. It's very like it's very intimidating for this one. I like the face reveal at the end. How like they take it off, you don't see it, but then they surprise you with it at the end. I think that's a better way of doing it than just when they would have took it off and you would have saw it. The music, obviously, it's all very eerie and stuff like that, very foresty. I like that. I really don't have much negative to say other than a couple of deaths and a couple of like the whole head thing with Jason at the end. But yeah, 7 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I was trying to like balance out if I like this one more or less than the first one because there are parts of this movie I actually like more than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But there are just some things that in the first one is way more cohesive and everything is followed up on pretty much. Whereas this one, there's just gaping holes.
Yeah, a lot of gaping holes.
Unfortunately, like Ted at the bar and the ending, pretty much. I love a sackhead Jason. Love it. I love the sequence, how it goes from mother in the first one to now he's seen his mother die. Now he's the killer. I think it sets up the series well. So I do think this is like very close to, it's probably not as good as the first one, but I think it's very close to being there. I like the characters. I like the setting. I love the campiness. Some issues. I thought the kills were really good for the most part, but some of them were just really disappointing.
Yeah.
Like really basic. Like you have Wheelie just with the face shot. It was really cool. Slit throat upside down for Scott. Pretty cool. Terry, horrible death. So I think you got some good ones. The couple with the spear down the bed was cool. Obviously, I feel like it really paid homage to the first movie. I'm going 7 out of 10 as well because it was very entertaining. I still think I might like the first one more, but one thing I like about this one, 1 year removed from the first movie, is that it wasn't like, fucking like a random knife comes down or a machete comes down, and then the person dies. Like you see the action all the way through, which is pretty cool. So
What was that, like Madman? Where
Yeah.
there's a lot of...
and the first movie too,
Yeah.
Friday, but both of them, yeah. And only a year later, and they started doing it like that. So I
Better.
thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's where I land. I like the music, like you said. I like the tone. I like the style. So I feel like we're reviewing slashers I like because I like this one.
That's what we did. All right, to you, Jen.
I was really struggling with what to rate this because I do typically enjoy this series, but watching this back, especially compared to the first one, I think you're right. I do like the characters. Like I like the characters and I like the setup, but I prefer a more cohesive storyline. I don't like being presented a million storylines and leaving them open. So I actually think I'm going to give this a 5 just because I preferred the first one. Like there was no return on anything. At least the first one came back. They brought things back and I don't know. It's just like me nitpicking and it's probably a personal preference. I prefer things being a little more cohesive and kind of being wrapped in a bow and presented to me. Like I don't like to do most of the thinking for myself. If I'm watching something for entertainment, I want to be told. If I have to do little thinking, like it's left up to my imagination in some ways, that's fine. But I don't want everything left up to my imagination. And I really am irked when I have to question a movie at the end. So 5 out of 10. I'll probably watch it again. Like, you know, we watch these things pretty consecutively, but I won't turn this on in my spare time.
I'm going to go with a 6. And
Make it a 7.
no, I can't cheap out like Shane. And I'll tell you why.
This is a 7. Bump it up, fucker.
No, I don't have like a personal relationship with these movies. Like I haven't really seen many of them. It's a good movie, just too many plot holes. The ending was terrible.
But I explained the ending to you.
That's true. Shane's ending is very good. I would have loved to seen the spear kill. Would have loved to seen the Terry kill. I mean, I guess that's not as important because like it looks like she didn't die in an amazing way, but the spear kill, like seeing it would have been much better.
Yeah, but the terror kill, you don't understand. Like he actually threw an anvil a mile away and it rocked her in the side.
It's
of the
very
head.
Bugs Bunny-esque.
Yeah.
That's why they cut it. It was kind of comical.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely to see more story with it would be okay. I mean, I'm going to watch all the movies after this probably, so.
Good. You should. They're all very good.
Yeah, all 27 of them.
Look, even the shitty ones, I still enjoy watching.
Oh, I'm going to,
Yeah.
100%. Like, you know me, I love Saw.
Yeah.
Even the terrible one.
Like,
or two.
Friday the 13th Part 9, the one we just talked about, is a piece of shit. I would give it a 2.
Yeah.
I've seen it probably 10 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just one of those, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Melissa.
So I'm also going to go with a 6. I wasn't prepared to rate a movie, but I enjoyed it.
There you go.
That's about it.
Wonderful.
I'll take it.
Well, we, once again, do not have a shortage of nominations for our Necronomicon, our Book of the Dead, who we will think about resurrecting someone from. Probably won't. We're really lazy. We probably shouldn't be in charge of this book, but we have it. So, who do we want to nominate to put in there?
No legs. Mark.
He took a tumble.
Wheels.
Yeah.
He's going down. Going timber.
So,
You
is that
better
3
mo-
for Mark already?
I was just going to say you better move, but
Yeah,
you
I like-
know, he can't.
Jesus Christ. Jen?
Was that the wheelchair guy's name?
Yeah.
Mark, yeah. Melissa?
I'll go for
Vote
Mark.
the wheelchair guy.
Yeah.
That's actually unanimous.
Is that a cop-out, though?
No.
No, he's got the best death.
Yeah. And his character has, like, background and stuff.
And based on distance, he has the longest death.
Yeah.
yeah, I like that.
What a long way.
All right, Shaney boy, have you prepared a eulogy for our Marky?
Yes, I have. Mark, your legs don't work,
No, they don't.
but you have a wheelchair that works as your legs.
Yes.
And the most important thing of all of this is who needs legs as long as the part right above those legs works. The part that Vicky wanted.
Talking about your dick.
Yes, I am. And it's a real shame you never actually got to prove to us that you could use your dick. Maybe you can't come. Maybe you're like Brian.
Yeah.
But we'll never know because you were outside and you took a machete directly to the face.
Hey.
How many flights of stairs would you say he fell down, Scott?
At least 20.
I think he means 20 stairs.
Yeah,
You
because
said
20
flights.
flights of stairs is a lot of stairs. That's why I was kind of confused.
There were at least 400 steps.
Okay. You're in the Necronomicon.
Welcome.
I did say flights of stairs, right?
You did, that's why I said
okay,
20.
Okay. All right. I was thrown off for a second.
Yeah.
It's been that kind of day.
Yeah.
I've held this mic like a 90s rock band for most of the day, too.
Sure.
For almost 12 hours.
We did it. That was a fun episode.
That's how I get my workouts in.
Good stuff, guys. Thank you for
Scott.
coming on, Scott.
Thanks for being on twice.
Always a pleasure.
Melissa, thanks for being in the background twice.
Anytime.
Thank you, Scott. Where can we find you, good sir?
Instagram, come hang out. Come talk to me at Scottslifeofgaming. That's about it.
Scott's a hustler. Please
He
follow
is.
him on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask Melissa. We know there's nowhere to follow her from the last time she was on. She's going to disappear after this
She's a
episode.
phantom.
We'll see her again in January.
Yep. Shane, we got something cool coming up next week.
Yes, we got a really cool one. We are getting the Eggman back on because we are going to review Good Night Mommy. That is a movie. It's German, I believe.
Think so,
Has
yeah.
to do with two brothers. So, perfect. Let's get two brothers on the podcast.
Sounds good.
It's going to be pretty wild, you know. Two kids and their mom starts to become a little something else.
Yeah. A little bandage.
Oh, yeah. Movie's awesome. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's going to be sick.
Definitely be fun.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So I guess with all that said, we are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week.
In
I don't got
In an
one.
egg.
like fucking a house in like the woods.
Yeah, I wanted to do
With
something
some
more clever. I
bugs?
feel
Not
like I've
even in
done
the
something.
woods.
Yeah,
in
like
a house in like an acre of land. Like it's
With some bugs. I don't know.
yeah.
I guess we will see you next week at the the Wiener Schnitzel in Germany. That was my German
Your
accent.
accents. Oh my god.
Nice.
Thank you.
Fuck! Please follow us, The Final Podcast, on social media, at The Final Podcast on Instagram, and at The Final Pod Ever on Twitter and Facebook. And please do not, you fucking son of a bitch, please do not forget to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, or we promise we will probably just do the same thing that we're doing now.